Well, we've all had baths. Now we're just playing. I just got all their pictures done too. And they've been good, pretty good puppies. So now they're a little bit tired, but they had a little bit of a nap earlier. And we're really starting to see some personalities. And they are doing really, really well with potty training with the litter box. Of course, at the end of this week, we'll start doing the outside potty training. But this helps for now. And for little accidents here in the house too, so. Yep, some of us are just super sleepy. So we start having visitors tomorrow. And then Friday they go to the school with the kids. And they'll get some more interaction with them. And then next week we go to the vet. So lots of fun adventures happening this next week. Happy tales, happy tales. And the blankets that are in there, the little monkey blanket and the blue blanket and the pink blanket. So those I switch out all the time, and there's actually multiple ones. And then I will put them in the bags when the puppies go to their new homes. So that way their blanket smells like their brothers and sisters and like our house. And then that helps with separation anxiety. Now, as you notice, they're chewing on those collars, which I just put on today. And so they're all kind of checking them out like, what in the world is this? But those collars kind of color coordinate with their colors from the crayons. So that's just another way to help us keep them identified, especially because next week they also get their microchips. So once they have their microchips, it's really, really important that we make sure that we know which one is which. So these are just some of the things that we do. So anyway, if you do bring home a puppy and you see one of these blankets, it has been through our puppy pen. So it might have a few little chew marks, but that just gives it personality, I guess. Or character. Gives it character. And that way, if your puppy's feeling lonely or missing home or missing our house, then you can give them that blanket and they'll smell the scent of their brothers and sisters and be reminded of them. Man, Mr. Orange is just like tuckered out. Mr. Orange is pretty lazy anyway, though. He sleeps 90% of the time. Let's see here. Then we have Miss Light Green there. She's pretty spunky. But she'll do anything for you. Let's see here. I think that's Mr. Yellow chewing on the strawberry. He likes to talk to you. He doesn't really growl or anything. He just likes to talk. And then Miss Purple there. She's pretty good too. Very photogenic. Like her pictures did not take very long. She likes to sit still. Miss Light Green, on the other hand, she could not sit still if her life depended on it. Just letting you know. Let's see, who else do we have here? That one's Mr. Yellow. Miss Yellow, she's a talker too. But Carly has spoiled her rotten. And so now she cries thinking that Carly will come get her at any moment. Then you've got Miss Dark Green over here. Right there. She is very laid back too. Pretty mellow. But she doesn't like to be alone. So she does not like to be separated from her brothers and sisters, which she'll grow out of that. But it's quite funny. And let's see, who else do we have here? They're all pretty laid back, mellow puppies. It's pretty funny. They're just pretty easy going. So they're kind of crashing now. Some of them still have quite a bit of energy, but as you can see, they're all kind of sprawling out on the floor like, I'm done. Miss Rainbow over there with the red collar. She is super pretty. She's very laid back, very mellow. She's one of Carly's favorites too, so she's very spoiled, but she seems like she's gonna be a good puppy. They all seem like they're gonna be good puppies, but she's got a very laid back, mellow personality. And of course she's over there on Miss Purple, and Miss Purple's like, I don't wanna play. Oh, and Miss Yellow. Where's Miss Yellow? Miss Yellow is just like her mom and can climb things. And so, like, if you can see on this pin how it has the little, like, ridges or whatever. Well, we caught her this morning trying to crawl out of the pin, climbing up the sides. And she was more than halfway up. So I gotta keep an eye on her. But she might be small, but she's mighty. Mr. Orange still asleep 90% of the time. That's what he looks like. He doesn't really care for toys either. We were playing with them all each individually earlier, and he just wanted nothing to do with the toys. He was like, I'd rather be in your lap. Mr. Orange, still asleep. And they are doing extremely well with the litter box. I had them in a different pin for a little bit, and I had forgot to move the litter box over to that pin. But I was cleaning out this pin because, you can't clean with puppies. It's just like trying to brush your teeth with a Oreo in your mouth. So anyway, I had forgotten to put that litter box in the other pin, and They didn't have any accidents. And whenever I put the litter box in, then they all hopped in. Like, hey, we gotta go. So they are doing really well. Now Carly is standing behind me. She just got in here. And so all the puppies are stopping and waiting for her to pick her up. Oh, are they trying to wake Mr. Orange up? Oh, they got him up! They got him up! Oh, nope, I think he crawled over there and to go to sleep. And this is pretty much their life. They've already had breakfast and lunch, so they'll have dinner later. And they're starting to eat just the regular hard dog food, which I still put soft dog food and water on top of it, so that way it kind of makes it a little bit softer. Making sure they're still eating because it's different and new, and so you never know. So anyway, this is pretty much what we do all day. Eat, sleep, and take baths, and play. Alright, well you guys have a great day. And hopefully we'll be seeing you soon.